Hello, everyone. Today I'm going to get back into playing Duels since it's a new week. Didn't do too well at the end of the last week. I was losing quite a bit of games. I dropped down here in my win percentage. I'm still just a little bit over 51%. Still middle of the road. Still slightly above average. So I think that was probably just a regression to the mean where I was playing well and then I have to come back down towards 50-50 again. Anyway, let's go ahead and just get back into it here. See how I did. Okay, so I'm still in the Gold 1 division, which is good. I didn't get demoted out of here. And I'm going to get in the first game of the week here and see if I can do a little bit better than I did at the end of last week. I did play a few games. It was on a 2-game win streak at one point. Okay, so I have a pretty evenly matched player here. Right away, South Korean flags. Welcome to... I don't know where I would find that on the map. It's very mountainous. Just going to go ahead and somewhere in the middle. Goes in the same area, slightly closer. Okay, what have we got here? I don't know what to make of this. The sun does appear to be coming from the north. I see these mountains over here. Well, maybe they're coming from the northwest. Maybe down this way. I'm going to go for it. Okay, he was much closer that time, so very good guess on his part. Looks like I'm somewhere in Europe. I'm not entirely sure where. It looks like a very tall pole. I think it's Romania that has the really tall street poles. It might be Hungary, it might be Romania. I'm not sure. Let's just go with one of these. He goes Romania as well, and this time it was Latvia, so I'm doing a little bit of damage there. Okay, I think on this one I gotta go like the north of Finland maybe. Although I think it could be maybe part of Russia, but I'm gonna go in Finland here. I think he goes Sweden. Oh wow, much better guess. Spot on with that. Okay, what can I gather? No indication on the sun. Maybe it does appear to be a little bit more north. I'm gonna go. I don't think it's like Uganda, but I think I'm gonna go like Kenya on this one. We'll see. We go South Africa. Sure enough, it was Lesotho. So that's going to knock me out. Very good player there. Losing the first game of the week. No problem. Contention to be demoted already. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do another one. I got a great looking player here. Hello, sir. I think I'm in like Southeast Asia. Maybe like the Philippines. I'm gonna go like in the middle, if anything. Yeah, I mean that language looks like it puts us down this way. Maybe if it's not the Philippines, it'd be like Malaysia or Indonesia. Based on what I'm seeing here, though, I don't know how to tell. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to move it from the Philippines to maybe Indonesia. I'm gonna go ahead and just place a guess somewhere in the middle here, and hopefully it's a good one. Okay, and it was Indonesia. It was a little bit closer there. Off to an okay start. Hmm. I'm not sure what language that is. Um, I'm gonna go like Czechia. I'm gonna hedge it on this side, maybe closer to Slovakia here. I think I've got enough evidence to tell me where I am, but I don't really recognize that language. I see these the red and the yellow. I've come across those. I just can't remember where we find them. He goes in Slovakia, and sure enough, it was Slovakia. A little bit of damage there. Okay, big cooling tanks for a nuclear power plant. Extremely flat. That is a South African flag. And we are in the southern hemisphere based on the sun. I don't know where we would find a nuclear power plant. It does look kind of green. I'm going to hedge this one closer to Cape Town here. Here goes the other side. Okay, it was up this way a little bit more. It's going to do some damage. Sun appears to be coming from the south. Looks like the state of Nevada. Okay. That looks like it says Las Vegas to the south. I'm going to go somewhere up here. I'm just going to go for it. I think this should be a pretty strong guess. I'm in the desert in Nevada, I think. He goes in Idaho, and yeah, I was pretty much spot on with that one. That's going to do a nice chunk of damage. Should put me in Thailand. Could be Thailand or Cambodia. Not familiar with the languages. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I think I gotta go like Thailand. He goes Thailand as well. Much closer on the region. It's gonna do a ton of damage. Based on this architecture, I think I may be in the Middle East. This black car, I can't remember where we see that. I'm going to go ahead and place my pin in Jordan. I don't know if it's green enough in Jordan. What else can it be? Go in Israel up here. I do see some like foliage. Yeah, it's probably my best guess for now. He goes the same area. Where was it? Okay, it wasn't Jordan. I had the right idea the first time around. I moved it because it looked a little bit more green. I think he probably did the same thing. Um, could this be Ireland? Maybe up here, UK? Do have a big body of water here to the east. It could be anything. I feel like I'm in this part of the world, though. Sun does not appear to be in the north. Yeah, I feel maybe one of these two countries. I'm going to go for it here. Let's see where he goes. He goes at the same exact area, and it was Ireland. Yeah, had the right idea the first time again. Battling neck and neck here, though. And what have we got? Noe Road and a yield sign. Sun appears to be coming from the east, so it does appear to be very far south. Well, not very far south, but could be an indication that we're in the United States again. Yeah, railroad crossing, Noe Road. These mountains kind of reminds me of maybe somewhere out west. Same with the landscape. Gee, I don't know. Could be further north into Canada. Don't know what that is. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go up here. I mean, I think the landscape would at least look like that in this area here. We'll see what happens. Let's see where the other guy goes. He goes further south. It was Colorado that time. That is a ton of damage, and it knocks me out. Didn't play too bad. He just had a much stronger guess there. Recognized something that I didn't. Not getting discouraged though. I'm not making any bonehead moves. I'm just going against some good players. I'm gonna do another game. I got the same guy, so I might go 0-3 here to start this the week. I mean, this is a very good player I'm going against. These appear to be maybe. I can't tell if they're Cyrillics or not. I see these birch trees in thick clusters. Yeah, I guess I need to just go north of Russia here. Um, yeah, okay. I just made my guess here. Can't tell. It was further south into Russia. Okay, and it was the north, so I had the right area. Very good. Knocking off some damage here. Okay, you got this reddish soil. Oh, okay, we got the Ghana car. It looks very green. Um, I think a lot of Ghana is like in between the. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna place it closer to the capital. I've seen a lot of Ghana pop up in this area over here. Could be anywhere in the country, of course, but it goes in the center of the country. Okay, and it was further south. Okay, excellent. So off to a very good start here. Potentially a South America round. Yeah, I mean, that looks like it's Spanish. And I see Pare right here, so that should put me in South America. And it does look very green, very hilly. I'm going to go into Colombia here. I don't see like any license plates, anything to go on. He also goes Colombia, and he was almost spot on, so does a little bit of damage to me here. Okay, out here in the desert, I see this, which I think are common in Peru, and the sun does appear to be coming from the north. Um, he probably sees the same thing. I don't know what part of Peru. I'm going to go towards the middle of the country in the desert here. He knew right where it was. Going to do some damage to get the right country though. So overall, like so far, I feel like I'm playing all right. Okay, so I'm in another Spanish-speaking country here. Um, Sun appears to be coming from the south. Oh, I keep thinking this is like Peru, though. Because I can't tell. It might be coming from there. I'm gonna go Peru again, and yeah, it was Guatemala. He's got that. That'll kick me right out. Okay, so 0-3. Kind of had a feeling I should have went maybe in Mexico or something like that, but couldn't trust it. Didn't have enough time. It's kind of what happens when you go against these very good players. What are you gonna do? I mean, 0-3 to kind of start the week. It's not sexy by any stretch of the imagination at all, but yeah, the game is extremely difficult. It's really hard. There's not a lot of room for error, especially when you go against good players. So, I just got to keep doing my best studying and learning. I don't think I played bad in really any of the games that I played, but there's usually one thing that I don't know that the other person is able to see that knocks me out. So I'll keep playing. I'll be back later with another Duels video.